Hola guys and girls, and welcome to the next and last gameplay video with this deck, Zar Gespents Davenport. And yeah, let's hop right in. So far we are at one win in a very long and hard fought game, and one loss to a very strong Ether Spider. Anyway, we take a deck, we're facing Musto and his deck F. Fielton Eremita de Villa de la Timideza. I got like fun. Yeah, I'm facing a lot of these Spanish and Italian decks because I'm assuming, since I'm recording when it's a good time for me, so it's probably a good time for other Europeans as well. So I'm facing a lot of Europeans. So that's why I guess why all these names are like that. But yeah, we are first and we have a decent hand. It's a decent hand. Like, it's decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent. So, and I want to keep it. And I just want to start with Untamed. And play the Ancient Bear actually first, because that gives me a potentially strong turn with Horseman of War. A stronger turn at least than I would if I would play the Dew Fairy. If I play this, I can each friendly creature can be used as if they're an active house, but can only fight, so I can fight with the Ancient Bear. And fighting with the Dew Fairy is most of the time not that great. Oh, he sees that I have a Sanctum Shadows Witch, so he looked at my deck. Okay, plays Hunting Witch, plays the Giant Sloth, and plays Key Charge and... no, he discards Key Charge, okay. So, I'm actually fine with just calling Untamed again, fighting versus the Hunting Witch, and play my Dew Fairy. Yeah, no need to go all aggressive already. Now I already have like a lot of Sanctum cards, so I definitely want to call Sanctum next. But yeah, didn't want to quote-unquote waste or use my Horseman of War just to get rid of the Dew Fairy. And in addition to that, have a Horseman of War on the field. So he plays Wild Wormhole against an Aember into Phase Shift. So we can see another non-Logos card hitting the field right now, which is the Dust Pixie. And we see a Lab Work. So he's at 5 Aember, and he discards the Dimension Door, and he's at 5 Aember. Okay, 5 Aember is not that bad. I still want to call a Sanctum right now. Just play this. Yeah, and I think I want to play this creature, yes, to the left. And I still want to play the Horseman and fight with my creatures. Because then I can play the Horseman of War, use the Shield of Justice, and then fight with you with the Giant Sloth. And I could fight with the Dust Pixie, and I think I want to do that. Why not? Just 1 damage. It's not like... oh wait, I don't get any damage at all, so there was no way I wouldn't do that. There's no real reason to not do that. Okay, I have the board advantage. Opponent obviously has the Aember advantage. But we have... we can at least stop him from 1 turn from forging with the Doorstep to Heaven. And our Zik was at as well. But yeah, he calls Untamed again, plays the Full Moon, okay. Oh, does he have a Key Charge? He already discarded 1. Does he have a second one? Does 1 damage to the Dew Fairy, and that's all. Okay, and that means for me, I'm definitely calling Sanctum. I'm definitely playing the Doorstep to Heaven. If I play this, sadly, my Dew Fairy dies, but it does do that as well. But I don't think it's really worth it. So I want to play this to the right, because this is more useful having armor on. And then I can reap with you. Or fight with you, to be fair, and just reap with you to get another one, and then end our turn. He calls Sanctum again. Oh, not again, he calls Sanctum, plays Commander Ramiel. Does he gain 2 Embers? The question, Protect the Weak. Enters Redess, yes, he gains 2 Ember. Can we stop that? No, wait, we can, if we would do a thing with him. So he is now 4 power, yeah, we definitely want to fight versus him. And the only way oh wait, I can't, he has 7. Why is he 7? What did I miss? Oh, he played Take Hostage as well. Okay, yeah. So we can stop him from forging actually this time. We actually can, so I could just call Untamed, to be fair. Play some creatures. And play this, reap with you, and fight with you. And end our turn. Because I couldn't stop it. I could only get rid of 1. And that's obviously not enough. So, but his board is empty and we have the board advantage, so he plays Cleansing Wave, gains a lot of Ember, so he's a lot of Ember Rush, which is troublesome, kind of troublesome. But I think I'm just fine with calling Untamed here. Gaining a lot of Aember. My hand is good enough. I don't mind this hand. So I'm honestly just fine with calling Untamed. Fight with you with Bulwark and Reap with all of you. Because he doesn't have Shadows. He doesn't have, most likely doesn't have a Bane Switch, and we are 10 Aember. Because Untamed is himself. Like I said, he has a lot of Aember Rush kind of thing. Mimicry gets the Dorsep Heaven, okay. That's how, I mean, that didn't like, even if I had only 6 Aember, that would already do the thing. But yeah, plays your house and has a second key, okay. He has a very annoying deck. Very, very annoying deck. He played only 2 creatures, so it's not like I can steal either way, since he doesn't really have anything to steal from. Honestly, I just want to call Untamed again. Get rid of his creatures. And gain 4 Aember myself. By reaping with these 2. But yeah, that was always a very strong Mimicry. And end this turn again. Since got rid of 5 Aember on my side. What is this? Does it... Oh, there's this one. Blah, blah, captures one, okay. Now I can fight and capture one. Who does he kill? Kills my Zequis. Captures one for himself. Plays terms of address, capture 2 more. But I still get my key. So that's not too troublesome. Not too troublesome. He played only 2 creatures. Could just call Untamed again, to be fair. But I want these 3 Aember back. So if I call Shadows, I would send both of them to hand. Then he can play these 2 as well. I think that's the most worth it. Like, I know he gets to do this basically again, like use this effect again. But I don't mind that too much. I don't mind that too much. I'd rather get rid of all these cards. In my hand, I mean. Yeah, okay, if I play this, I have to kill my own creatures, so... I'm just playing these creatures here to draw some more cards. Do I discard Booby Trap to draw more cards? Yes, I do. Because I have... Doesn't matter what he plays, I usually should have an answer with what I have on board. So I'd rather draw more cards. Okay, we got some stealing, so that's good. Okay, library access. Okay, that can be annoying. Okay, can fight. Phase shift. Now 2 phase shifts. Okay. Did he already draw through his deck? He has 3 phase shifts in this deck. There's 2, and he had 1 in the beginning, right? 3 phase shift plus. Okay, that's a very strong deck I'm facing right here. So he gets rid of Card of Phantom and there's plays the Hunting Witch. With 1 phase shift, he has 1 more. None. Logos play. Which is the annoying part, because if he gains enough Aember, he can just do Key Charge. I mean, he already played a Key Charge, but his discard is back. Draws another phase shift. Okay, so he has 4 phase, turn with 3 phase shift. Plays another Hunting Witch. I can't steal that much. I mean, I can steal 2, but that's not enough. Depends. No, it's not enough. Definitely. Yeah, now it's GG. That's too much. that's too much. That deck is way too strong. I have to look at that. I actually want to look at that after, because that's only an 8-minute game. So we have some time to look at the deck after that. Got 2 Hunting Witches on the Logger side with Mimicry. And then, how does he... Another Positron Bolt, okay. And then 3 Phase Shift with the thing. You can see, that's a very explosive turn we see right here. I don't even know if he's done with playing non-Loggers cards. He's at 16 Aember. I can fight 2 times next turn. That's, I mean, I didn't even follow what he's doing, because I already know I'm losing. So, oh, he drew the second library access. So, yeah, he just keeps going. He just keeps going. Now he's drawing 2 cards per turn, per card he's playing, and yeah, this game is over. This is very much over. So I just wait for him to end the turn. I mean, theoretically, I could stop him if I would have a doorstep to heaven, which I don't have. So I just concede. GG. And then look at the deck. Concede. Boom. And then let's look at his deck. Because I want to know, like, 3 phase shift plus library access is already very strong, but I want to know. Then 2 Hunting Witches, that's what I saw, but I want to see the whole deck. So let's see. And there they are. 3 phase shift plus library access. Insane. Because phase shift allows you to basically draw 2 cards with library access. Because you play it, draw a card, and then you can play something else. So yeah, this side's already very strong. Then we have Wild Wormhole and 3 creatures. Then the other side, we have the Blinding Light. Okay, annoying card. Cleansing Wave, you saw that. Terms of Redress, which captures 2, so Aember control is on the side there, which is worth. There is a lot of Aember Rush, we can see right here, which is worth here. And then the other side, we had already the Full Moon, 3 Hunting Witches, 2 Dust Pixies, and the Giant Sloth, plus Key Charge and Chota Hazard. Okay, yeah, that is a very insane deck. But only has 2 chains so far. We went 2 and 1, it seems, in a tournament with that. But yeah, that is a very insane deck. God damn it, I would love to have that. But yeah, okay, it's only 10 minutes, so we definitely go for the second game. Let's leave this game and go for the second one, because that's not really satisfying. Have that shot get so stomped with such a strong deck. But dang, yeah. So we have our deck selected, and we're facing Tracer 91. So he has the same, probably the same build here as I do. And we are facing Dust of the Unholy Landing Strip. So we're actually facing a little English deck. Nice. Go like a fun. I start, have 7 cards. And I am actually fine with this hand. Actually fine with that. And it's going to be a very similar turn, because I plan to just call Untamed, play the bear, and end my turn. Because that means if I play, for example, Sanctum and play this, the bear is most likely not the weakest creature, since 5 power is it's decently strong. Yeah, definitely. You can at least get rid of the bolter, for example. That's all he does. Never mind. What does he do? Shuffle each marker into the deck, play against blah blah. Okay, so he just did that to gain Aember. If that's the case, I actually don't want to play him, because that means I would have to destroy my own creature. On the other hand, I could play the Houseman of War, which I think makes kind of sense to have him on the board already. That's kind of an awkward turn for me now, since he played nothing. Like, with this I could destroy something at least, I could fight with something, but now I'm just sitting here with nothing to do. And how can I do next? Do I want to keep this effect? Do I just want to call Untamed, discard the Key Charge, and reap? Guess that's the best I can do. Yeah. I want to keep all my other things. Card this, and reap. Enter. I could have played this for an Aember as well, but I don't think that's... like I said, I want to keep the things. And it's not like he's insanely ahead that I need to catch up with Aember. Like I said, he has 2 F1. So yeah, that was a very... I don't like turns like this. Like, usually, like, if you have cards in your hand which, like, answer something on board, but the opponent doesn't have a board. He just doesn't play a board, and then you, like, awkwardly look at the card and like, So I got a lot of answers for things he doesn't have. And then you kind of worry, okay, what do I play now? Okay, now that's sadly not helping. Okay, that I can destroy with the thing. So yeah, now I'm actually... How do I get 3 damage on me? What did he do? Ammonia Clouds, okay. So now I actually want to play Sanctum, because I can play you to the left and destroy you. And just play you to have you on board. I don't want to fight with my bear with you and just kill him. So I just want to... I actually want to play this one, Aember. And this I want to keep, definitely. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Raging Truth. I like the Blinding Light a lot better. But at least it gains with Aember, so I guess that's something. So now if I attack with him, obviously I have to destroy my own creatures, since he has a 9 power creature and I have my all are 5. He plays Grobbiner. Plays Bumsy. Okay, we can get rid of that, for example. The Fire Spitter as well. And Baldur. So, how do we answer this? Could just call Shadows. Gas, which is not really... I think a Shadows is the best, because that allows me to draw some cards as well. If I call Sanctum, I could reap 2 times, destroy one of the... Probably the... Yeah, would destroy the Fire Spitter. But that I can't destroy. And play the Bulwark as well. Shadows, on the other hand, would send 2 back to hand, which would be these 2. Which would give them a very, not very useful board. Yeah, I think Shadows is the most useful right now. Just because I can draw more cards that way, as well. So we send these 2 back to... It has, yeah, sadly thing is I have 3 enemy creatures, so otherwise I would just send one of these back to hand. But yeah, we can get this back, place creature to the left, to steal 2. Currently I can't get rid of that, with just what he has on board. Just what he has on board, and now we end our turn. And boom. Boom, we do. Now, Mark the Red currently is the weakest creature on board, so I have to be careful with that. Obviously, if I destroyed myself, he steals 2. So I have to be careful with my Horseman of Famine here. Lost in the Woods. Okay, creatures get back 10. Send back is 2. And what does it choose on my side? Might be Magda, so it just can steer 2 back. And then who's the Horseman? Like, both Horsemans are not that bad. So, okay, choose Magda and the Horseman. Famine. Crazy Hunting Witch. Another Hunting Witch. And that's it. Okay. That makes me want to choose... That makes me want to choose Shadows, actually. Yeah. Then I can at least get rid of one of the Hunting Witches. Which would be... Doesn't matter what I call, I always could only get rid of one. And then I can play this upgrade on you. And end my turn for now. Oh, with the second Hunting Witch, I can get rid of a lot of houses I can call. But let's see. We already still know he has the Valdre and the Fire Spit in hand. So he only has 4 other cards, which we don't know about. But now we probably will see the 2 back again. Back in action. Which is not a big problem, because I actually feel like calling Untamed. Control more creatures than your opponent, which he doesn't. She did. Okay, so problem is now he gets a key. He would get it. Yeah. No wait, I can steal with if I call Sanctum. I can from Sanctum I'm actually fine for 1 turn. So I will do that. Feature to the right. And I want to keep this still. Yeah, since if I reap right here, I reap usually and I get one, so I'm at. Oh, I should have played. Oh wait, Bulwark. It doesn't matter if I played the Bulwark. So I want to reap with this creature, steal 1, gain 2 myself, play the other Horseman to the right. It will kill my Bad Penny, sadly. And now he's at 5 Aember and I don't need to play the Doorstep to Heaven. I mean, I wouldn't have either way, but that what I was thinking, like for the Aember, so I gain 6. But since I reap and steal, I get 2 by reaping with him. So he got okay. We see the Dominator. Just stunned though, so it's not like he can do a lot. But he keeps gaining Aember, then he plays the Gemma pack. So okay, so that means I can't. Mike he got 2 more, then he plays the Biometrics backup. So how do we get rid of the Dominator? This time I could just call Sanctum again. Yeah, I could just call Sanctum again, to be fair. So will do. Play the Doorstep to Heaven. Then obviously reap with you to gain some Aember, and then it's a question: do if I reap with him, I get rid of the Hunting Witch, which is what I want to do, or do I want to fight with him? So far, I just want to reap with him. Honestly, I just want to reap for now. End my turn like this. Now with 9 Aember, so even with the Gemma pack, I will get my key. Obviously, he has now the Hunting Witch and his Archives, but that means he would have to call Untamed, which doesn't give him anything on the board. It's only brought 9 mass. So far, it's looking decent, I want to say. Like, his board is pretty strong. Like, he has already the better creature, the stronger creatures than me, more power. That's what I mean. But I have more Aember. But it's his turn as well, so who knows what happens now. Theoretically, I could have a strong bait and switch next turn. If I get Forge my key for 8, I have 1 Aember left, and he generates a lot, then I can play the bait and switch. But that means I would have to cast Sanctum, and if he goes Brovna, okay. And if he clears my Sanctum board, I most likely don't want to... Okay, 1 Bouncy is not enough. Looter Goblin. What does he do? Elusive, for the main turn, gain 1 of each time and every creature is destroyed. Okay. If he reaps. Okay, let's see. Okay, stuns these 3, and then probably kills my Houseman of War, I want to say. Yep. If that's all he does, then I'm actually fine. What did he do with... Oh yeah, he fights with him too, versus my bear. My boa. So now I'm actually not too worried, because I can call Shadows. I can just call Shadows and play some cards. Play you. Got my key already. Play you. Left. Then play a nice booby trap to kill 2 creatures. Because he had only 1 armor. I can play more, and with you fighting versus you is not really that useful, so far just reap with you and end my turn. Okay, we have the, what you call it, the thing. Oh no, damn it. I played the bad penny on the wrong side. No, my bad penny has armor. Which you usually don't need to have. Oh, I should have played him here. But yeah, okay. Now bad penny has 2 armor, god damn it. Too absent-minded while playing your bad penny can cost you. To be fair, it's not that bad. Like, it's not really. Currently it's not hurting me too much, but obviously I would want the armor on something else more. Okay, plays Cow's End. Discards Caliphate Dragon, and he's at 5 Aember, which doesn't matter too much. You can just call Untamed. Play you. Boom. Exhaust. Play you. And play you. And end my turn. Now my ball obviously gone due to his Cow's End, but he has 3 chains now. That's why I think I'm not a fan of that like, I would be in favor if like bait and switch would gain you chains as well. Like usually in Keyforge, gaining Aember or stealing Aember control is more important than board control. That's what I want to say. And the board control cards like Give This, Cow's End, and all the shenanigans give you chains. But bait and switch, which is the strongest thingamajigger, the strongest Aember control card, doesn't gain you any chains. Like even Evolution Principle gives you one chain. Okay, he plays a lot of cards, kept hunting, gets rid of one of these. And I could just Nature's Call, send creatures back to hand. And then does this again, gets another full moon. Doesn't matter either way. I'm just gonna call Sanctum, question mark? Yeah, I have to call Sanctum. So if we have 13 Embers, so I would end up with 7. Yeah, so no, I don't want to play Bait and Switch now, I just want to call Sanctum. Play Doors to Heaven. Play you, for another Aember, and that's pretty much my turn. Since I don't have any creatures, but I couldn't allow him to keep. I couldn't allow him basically to have so much Aember. And with Doors to Heaven, he's just reduced. There's Witch of the Eye. Very annoying cards on board currently. There's Fluxia, he's at 10 Aember again. And now I could play the Bait Switch, but I don't really want to. I think I have to give him this key. I could play this, and then I would end up with 8 Aember, and he with 7. So he still would get the key. So I'd rather keep this for the race for the next key. Like the Bait Switch right here, because that's the only play I can do. It's the only thing I can't have. And rather play Shadows. And just play a lot of creatures. Or a lot, 3 of them. And with that, draw some cards. Okay, now I have a stronger Untamed play. And potentially Sanctum play as well. Cards of Untamed, which makes sense, since he now gets cards back. With the Witch of the Eye, it's very annoying. Yeah, and gets what back? He has a lot of options. Yeah, Witch of the Eye is very troublesome if you can't get rid of it. Gets Nature's Call back. Okay, so he sends creatures back to hand. Reaps him. Reaps with you or fight with you? Reap with you. Nature's Call. Sends all my creatures back to hand. Potentially. No. 2 of his. To gain some more Aember. And only my Bullet Eye. See, now he's at 11. Yeah, it's annoying. And plays Nature's Call again. Okay, so he will end up with a lot of Aember. A lot of Aember. So, oh, never mind. He didn't play them again. Kept them in his hand. Okay, he didn't want to go too much in, which I can respect. Which makes me just. He can give his key. Give the key he has. Play his artifact. Play this to the left, play this to the left, gain 2 Aember and process, so now I'm at check as well, and then kill finally this. Last damage to you, why not? And then end my turn. So now obviously he can gain a lot of Aember as well, but we have, if we can forge for 8, we still have our bait switch enabled. And on the Untamed side we can steal 1 with Richard Garfield. So that's something. So he cuts Mars, he reaps, fights back to red, which doesn't help him since he has elusive. Does he have a second creature? Does he have like soft landing or something? Bolter doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm actually fine with just stealing 1 so far. So I'm fine with just calling Shadows right here. Play you. Then play the Nerf Blast to kill you. Then play you as well to the right again. And then Rippity, Rippity. And my turn. The problem is if he has the key charge. Since we already know he has a Fluxia, which, to be fair, I have more creatures on board of him, then the Fluxia won't be in effect, but he has the thing, the Hunting Witch. Place a punch on the Magda. I actually don't mind too much if he gets rid of Magda, since I have the bait and switch. Steals 2, and it just would make the difference bigger. So he's now at 1 Aember more again. So I just have to... Playing Shadows doesn't help me, playing Sanctum won't help me as well. I have to call... Oh, wait, I could do that, but Untamed is enough. I just play Nifla Queen. Use this card, steal 1, and then reap 2 times, and then would be a check, since it would cost 8. And with that, I have 8. So, let's see what happens. Currently I'm a check. Like I said, I am worried, since he has the Untamed Aember Rush thingies on hand. So if he has a key charge or something like that, he very likely could win the game right here. But if not, I'm likely to win the game. Like, he could get rid of like the rat, just to stop me from, what you call it? Stop me from the forging thing. Yeah, he very could do that. Then he would be at 7, and I would be at 6. And then the bait switch actually wouldn't be enough. Which is... Oh, he misplayed. Why did he misplay? Because Untamed? Why did he could have just... Couldn't he just... What? Didn't he... What? Okay, so he gains a lot of Aember, yes. But he didn't... You could have killed Magda. Oh, he left already. So yeah, I mean, he might have misplayed, that's not out of it, but he didn't lose yet. So he still had these 2, he just had to reap with him, kill Magda, steal 2, and then the game wasn't over yet. So, I won, but I kinda, like, it doesn't feel like a real win, if that makes sense. Since my opponent, like, just gave up, even though he had a very good, like, it was looking pretty good for him. I mean, to be fair, did I have the Houseman of War here? Yeah, so I could have gotten rid of him, which like makes me forceful, but since I already had like 7 Aember and my only Aember control was bait and switch, and he only needs 6 to win, obviously. So, yeah, it's not like he lost. He had a very good chance at winning still, if he just kept playing. But yeah, that's what sometimes happens. You misplay, you tilt, and you think you lost, and then you lose. So, lesson of the moral of the story: don't tilt. Keep a cool head, even if it's not looking good and you made a mistake. You can always come back. And yeah, I didn't do that. My opponent could have done it though. But yeah, I guess that's how I win. That's all for this deck. If you enjoyed this deck, if you liked this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the video. All the link. Hit me up on Twitter. Okay, let's start this outro again. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this deck, if you enjoyed anything, be it my face, be it his misplay, be it the first insane deck I faced, I like that deck a lot. The creature count on Logos was a bit low, and I think he had only 3 creatures in there, but the rest, amazing. But yeah, if you like any of that, leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, you know the, hit me out on Facebook, all the links are in the description, and I will see you another time. Ciao!